Down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Makes the catch downfield. That's good for first down yardage down at the 26. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got a crease. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job,
and he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Chris, we knew that they were going to try to establish the run game and get this running back in a rhythm early, and they're able to do this on the first series. Get him the ball several times. Now he's able to find the end zone. And I tell you, that offensive line has got to feel proud about what they did here early, establishing the physical nature of that run game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense. And
it's caught. He's breaking free. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Dropping back. It's Colson. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Owls with 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's King. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Owls pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Owls. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up for just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And out comes the offense set to take over here. It's a draw to the back. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something there. That right here.
The Blue Hens will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got space. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Blue Hens are going to cash in here in the red zone. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind him.
And he's in! Touchdown, Delaware! And now the try here for the extra point.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Owls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Caught by the receiver. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Owls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Colson. On the run, he'll let it go. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Kennesaw State is in front right now. Got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The Blue Hens are in the red zone now. And in first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You've got first and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. The pocket breaking down. Has a path to the end zone. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Good job by this defense, getting this scramble onto the ground, and now it's a decision for this head coach. Obviously, he's not going to take the lead, but do you take the points after a drive like that to try to remember?
Touchdown, Blue Hens. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field, and Chris, you've got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Owls looking to run some tempo here.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pulls it in. It's Bond. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Colson. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. The Owls moving quickly down the field here. It's another clutch play by this combination. Joe, how about the timing between this quarterback and receiver today?
Chris, you said it perfectly. These two on the same page. The anticipation from the quarterback, the timing and spacing.
Breaking free, refusing to be stopped on this play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Owls.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get...
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. The 50. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Outstanding hustle to get the block, and then the scoop and the score going the other direction. That is great stuff from this defense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes their way on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This is exactly why I've been saying you want to avoid 3rd and long. Obvious passing situations. This pass rush is too good. There's nowhere to go with the football, and even though he's trying to get the ball down the field, the rush shows up, and he puts it on the ground. Beautiful strip sack. It's a turnover, and this defense is doing one heck of a job.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. Here comes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Kennesaw State, who barrels into the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's an important 1st down on that running play. It's a shotgun run play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd.
Got an opening here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Blue Hens will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. Breaking into the clear. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Colson. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Ball handed off. Breaking ankles out there. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Prior to the 1st down, they decide to call timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Owls will line up on 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Owls will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Blue Hens head coach at the half. They have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the 3rd quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that pass falls incomplete.
This offense has got to step.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? The Owls are moving quickly down the field. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And they bring it down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
Offside, defense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket, and he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get one or two more.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Owls sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got it. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. Sees an opening. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Delaware.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Owls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Offense in hurry-up mode. They pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage, 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Colson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that.
He's got space. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
The pressure's on. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. And the Owls will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacked,
it's a loss back to the 6.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Hold.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start. And
on another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the offense trots back out on the field again. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks. He's in the clear. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. And trying to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he's in there. The two-point conversion makes this a one-score game. The lead just 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Colson. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. Kennesaw State is in front right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I really love this offense capitalizing. After the defense got the stop, got the ball back, they're able to hit them for a nice gain. Now they need to press the ball down the field, get this score that they desperately need.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Blue Hens bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Field it at the 25. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Owls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To the air, it's Colson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Owls will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
3rd down play for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
And now a timeout call by the offense, and that's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the Blue Hens will have to kick this away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, checking in from the Kennesaw State sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. And it's caught across the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Leaning on the run game here late. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Colson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but that first... That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college...